Esports Player of the Year award goes to... Hey everybody, I'm Tommy T9 and I'm here today to announce the winner of the Esports Player of the Month for March 2022, as voted for by you, the esports community. And that winner is Light of Moist Esports. Congratulations go to him on winning and obviously taking his place in the Esports Awards Player of the Year later on this year. And I also have the pleasure to say that he's joining me here live right now to accept the award. Light, congratulations on what was the most incredible play. How are you feeling on being crowned the Player of the Month?
I'm feeling really good. Thank you so much for having me, and it feels really good that my community voted me on this. The clip was really sick too, so yeah.
I mean, on that, you pulled off one of the most unexpected reversals, I would have said, that I've ever seen anyway from watching Smash Brothers. How did it come about? What was going through your mind?
I think my mindset at the time for the Smash players out there is that he was clearly trying to edgeguard me, and I knew that if I dipped low that he would try to follow me, and my character's just faster. So I knew that I can maneuver around him faster than he could see what I'm doing. So it was actually a really easy play for me.
Have you ever done that before, out of interest?
Yeah, for sure. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm very confident in it.
I mean, it showed. Do you have any pre-game rituals when heading into any of these tournaments?
I think as far as pre-game rituals go, nothing specific. I think my mentality is just to make sure I keep that in check. Because for no matter what you're doing in life, especially sports, mentality is everything. You need to have a good composure. You need to stay confident. So I think something big that I do is I try not to add titles to my opponents. I try to keep it at what character they're playing. They're just X character, and I need to be X character. When you give a title to someone, you get a little shaky, and you respect them a little too much. So I try not to do that.
And obviously 2022 has started off pretty well for you with some very impressive performances. What's kind of like the plan for the rest of the year? What are kind of like the targets or goals that you're looking to set yourself for the remainder of this year?
Definitely number one. My goal has always been number one. I just feel like there's always been a point where I just said it, but I never really made the moves to go for it. Now that I realize that I'm getting older, people are getting better, I'm I really need to actually start making the necessary moves to get number one. And I've been really close to getting there. I've been losing to specific two people, MKLeo and Glutony, for the last two tournaments. And I'm honestly fine with that because that means that there's only a couple people out there who are actually stopping me right now. And I just need to get through them to be what I want to be.
And obviously, you recently, or you were used to be with quite a large organization in esports within Rogue, and recently you moved to a brand new organization with Moist Esports. How's that been for you, and kind of how did that transition come about?
When it came to Rogue was really good to me. It was just unfortunate timing because Rogue didn't feel comfortable with keeping a Smash player in the community while COVID was going on, and that's completely understandable because, I mean, Smash players, their main exposure is through offline tournaments, so I wouldn't have provided much for them being online, and I didn't compete during the online era anyways. But when Charlie gave me the opportunity he did on Moist Esports, it's honestly been the best thing that's happened to me. He's so respectful, he does so much for us and the rest of my teammates, and I won my first major ever being on his team, so if anything, it's definitely given me a confidence booster.
Amazing. And obviously with this win, you've now cemented your place at the Esports Awards itself. Expecting much from that? Are you looking forward to being with all of the glitz and the glamour and, hey, maybe even picking up the Play of the Year? What would that mean to you?
I mean, a lot to me. Honestly, I really wasn't expecting an opportunity like this, but when you brought it to me, it felt really good that I was being acknowledged for my talent, and my hard work, of course. So I'd be really happy if I won Play of the Year.
Okay, so here's just a couple of other quick questions. Basically, can you tell us 5 things that you can't live without and why?
5 things I can't live without. Food and water, that's one. A shelter.
That's two, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's two. Shelter, that's 3. My family, that's 4, and my controller.
And do you have anything kind of unique that you take with you to tournaments for your setup? Is there anything in particular that you must have going into kind of the tournaments and the games?
Nothing specifically unique. I heavily rely on water, much like any other gamer, because people don't realize this, but gaming is very mentally taxing, and when you're mentally taxed, you're physically taxed, so water is really big on that. But as long as I have hot hands, water, and my controller, I'm fine.
And we, of course, loved the celebration at the end of that play. Is that something that you plan, or is it just kind of in the moment and kind of like things happen?
No, so previously before that said, I lost to Spargo in winners, right? And I was putting so much stress on myself on that tournament because I want to do really good. And I'm not too happy about this, but at the same time I am, because after I lost to Spargo, I think like a lot of pressure kind of relieved from me, you know? So when I fought Proto, I was just kind of thinking like, I just want to relax and have a good time and play my best. You know, it was not as much about winning, even though it should have been, but more about me just enjoying myself at that moment because I wanted to enjoy myself. So after I did a play that was pretty sick like that, I was like, I'm on camera, might as well do something funny. And it was funny for me and everyone watching too. So I'm definitely happy I did it.
Well, congratulations once again to you, Light of Moist Esports, for winning the Player of the Month. Thank you to everybody who has actually voted last month. And of course, stay tuned. There'll be another Player of the Month coming around very, very soon. And make sure you go and check out that and vote for your favorite there. I've been Tommy Teacher 9. Until the next time, we'll see you again very soon.